Chapter 2. Spirits and Venom. Her miracles did not go unnoticed. And not all eyes looked on her kindly. Dr. Alistair Finch sat in his study, gripping a goblet of spiced wine, the walls lined with physicians' reference texts he no longer understood. Fewer patients came now. Fewer coin purses jingled. He sat listening to yet another housewife explain how she no longer needed his poultices. The farmer's boy haunted him, his failure exposed by Sarah's success. Now, her elixirs and salves were replacing his bleedings and purges. Word was spreading, and folks from neighboring villages sought the Holloway woman. Finch gathered his fellow physicians at the tavern, where the fire spat embers like sparks of their resentment. Dr. Finch didn't like being shown up. His face turned as red as a beet that night. He started muttering things in the tavern. Finch's eyes narrowed. She works devilry, he said. She doesn't heal, she curses. She consorts with demons, he hissed, his voice low but sharp. Her arts are blasphemous, defying God's order. She'll lead our souls to damnation. A younger physician, Dr. Thomas, distressed and uneasy, spoke up, but she heals where we fail. Sarah's herbs had spared his sister a fever, and the memory weighed on him. Finch's eyes pierced, his pride stung. He hesitated, recalling the boy's recovery under Sarah's care. A shadow of doubt crossed his mind. Had he misjudged her? Then his jaw tightened. The devil's work can mimic miracles. All we need is fear to root her out. And that, brothers, we already have. Rumors spread like embers on dry straw. Her garden blooms in winter, a farmer echoed the baker's wife. They whispered of old widow Crane's boy, dead despite Sarah's efforts, though none spoke of how Finch had refused her the rare saffron needed, claiming it for his coin. And yet, the boy's death became her sin. Even those who loved her stayed silent. Agnes Miller, clutching Eliza's hand, avoided Sarah's cottage, her eyes darting from neighbors' stares. Gratitude is quiet. Fear burns loud. Sarah noticed the change. Fewer visitors, averted gazes, whispers trailing her like smoke. People started crossing the street when she passed. One evening, she stood at her door, watching the shadows flickering in the village from the lanterns, her heart heavy but her resolve unbroken. Sarah touched her locket, and she remembered, thy strength and thy worth do not come from others. They rise from the spirit within thee. The air grew heavy. The storm's promise thickened.